Hello, this is Caleb with Garvin Sewer Service at 840 11th Street in Boulder. Currently we are operating from a storm drain beneath the gutter on the south side of the house. There's a clean out for it, and we do daylight in the alley. It is exposed. So right here I want to point out that I am all the way, my distance was not working the first time, but what we're looking at now is at a T. This meets the other storm drain from another gutter coming on the west side of the house. So we do have some debris in there, which will flush out some more. And we have a little bit of standing water right here. So I did mark that at just about 11 inches deep in the yard. It's on a T. Again, this is a storm drain. So we did flush out a lot of leaves and debris. I'm not really seeing any roots except for one spot. Now, I was told this was clay, but this does not look like clay to me, unless it's a funny type of different clay for the sewer, or for the storm drain, I mean. Sorry, my camera's giving me some trouble. If it goes black like that, it's because my camera's giving me trouble. I'll try to go back and forth to show the drain. So we got a section of PVC right there. So that's been repaired at some point. And it almost looks like ABS right there. It's really dark. I don't think it's clay. There's lots of trees around and there's no root intrusion. So it's possible it is Orangeburg. And that's kind of what I'm leaning to. If it is Orangeburg, we do not want to snake this too much, because it will cause damage to the line. So will jetting. Orangeburg's not very good at cleaning, but give me just a second. I'm pushing it back forward. All right, I'm 3 feet from the T. Oh, come on. All right, we're back to where we were in the beginning. Or we're at with a black screen, and I had to pause the video. Oh my goodness. Come on. See, that does not look like clay to me at all. I don't think that's clay drained. It's very hard to see. Flush those roots out. Okay, I got the camera to start working again. Sorry about all this. So I'm back to where I was when the camera went off the first time, or the last time. I did flush out some more roots though, using the camera head and the running water. Excuse me. So yeah, this is not clay as far as I can tell. There's no junction that the fittings was telling me it's not. This really looks like Orangeburg. It does not look like ABS either. Alright, so I'm going to go locate this spot right quick. Alright, so I located this spot about 1.5 feet deep. It is close to the concrete patio area in the grass. This is Orangeburg, by the way. We have confirmed that. So as we continue coming back, it relatively looks good considering the age and that it's Orangeburg. But I do wonder if those roots were coming in through the drain, which is why I wanted to go ahead and locate that spot. See, that looks like roots coming into a fitting. So there's some roots coming into a fitting right there. I was able to clean that out really effectively. And then we change to PVC right here. And that is where our other drain from the sump pump is, I believe. And then we're back to Orangeburg. Looks like we got some roots right there. I might try to tackle those right before I leave, since it's pretty close to the front. I'm about to pop out into the storm drain I am here. So we're in PVC, and we're going to be in PVC all the way until we pop out. And I'll get you a distance from here to the T in just a second. I'm having to be careful because my camera was acting funny. So the distance from the clean out to the T is 78 feet. Since my camera's being nice to me, I'm going to go forward again. Sorry for the long video and the camera issues. PVC section looks really good, by the way, guys. And this transition had a little bit of standing water because there's a little bit of an offset there. Not too big of a deal for storm drains. And I'm going to go ahead and locate this spot as well. Alright, I located this root intrusion spot at a foot and a half or so deep. It is underneath the concrete. I have it marked. I'll upload a picture of it onto the job. So we'll continue on just to get a second look. We do turn to PVC right here. Have a few turns. There's our sump pump. And we're back into Orangeburg. So, overall, the Orangeburg is in decent shape, but with the root intrusions, you're going to have to cut those out. And as you run either a jetter or a cable through, it is a chance that you can hurt this Orangeburg. So from now on, we're going to need some hold harmless clause signed off until the Orangeburg is completely replaced for future cleaning purposes. Otherwise, if there's any other questions on the invoice or on the job, refer to the invoice summary. There will be a text version of this job today written out on there. If there's any other questions, feel free to give Garvin Sewer Service a call. My name is Caleb. Thank you much for your time. And there's our tee that we started from. Thank you very much.